I bought SpaceX shares, and here's the reason why.
This is the SpaceX share price currently sitting at $112.55 before the market opens here on a Thursday, the 30th of July. The IPO price was right in the middle there, $135 per share. That was actually the level when I started purchasing shares, right? If it goes down to $100 a share, I'm gonna buy some more. And even if it goes further down to $70 a share, I'm gonna buy even more. That's about half the share price compared to its IPO price of $130. Now, why am I gonna do this?
To answer that question, I'm going to set aside every single metric. I'm not even going to talk about, what the market cap, how much they raised, what their business models are, and everything like that. All I know is that Elon Musk is a fantastic, and I mean fantastic entrepreneur. And I don't think anybody who bets against him has ever won anything. So I just looked at, this guy's track record. I see that this guy is a incredible entrepreneur, basically. And then I thought about, what other companies were there when entrepreneurs came along and they came through with something that was like groundbreakingly different to everybody else, because that's what a SpaceX is. It is completely different to everybody else. And I thought, how much did those companies make, right? So I looked at the top companies, Apple, Google, Meta, and was like, how much money did they make for their investors? Now, those three companies, okay, for Apple, they made 3,440 times the money that the investors made at the IPO price. That's where I started buying, right? I'm interested in that. That was over let's see, a 40-year period or something like that.
And look, here's more, right? So Google made 159 times money. Meta made 15 times money, right? These are over different time periods here. So Apple's 45 years, Google's 21 years, and Meta's 14 years. But the IRR is over 20% for each of them.
So those numbers are honestly astronomical, right? And I just don't want to be one of those guys sitting there in 10, 15, 20, 40 years' time, looking back and saying, when the price was at $135 for SpaceX, I didn't buy, and sit there looking like a total idiot.